Okay, you have got to be seeing this everywhere. We are in the middle of an absolute explosion of investment in artificial intelligence. Money is just flooding into the tech world like we've never seen before. But all this hype, all this excitement, it's raising one massive question.
And yeah, that's the question on everyone's mind, right? Is this the real deal? The start of some incredible new era? Or are we just riding a massive wave of hype that's about to come crashing down? Let's, really dig into what's happening.
And breakneck is honestly the perfect word for it. The amount of capital just pouring into AI companies and all the infrastructure that supports them, it's just staggering. It feels like a global gold rush, with investors everywhere placing these huge, optimistic bets on what AI is going to become. But this isn't just about the money, You got to look at what's driving it. You've got incredible media hype, you have companies expanding like crazy, and then you have these truly massive valuations. I mean, we're seeing startups hit billion-dollar price tags before they even launch a product. The energy is absolutely undeniable.
Okay, but all this speed, all this crazy growth, it really forces you to stop and ask, can this possibly last? Is all this incredible momentum actually creating a dangerous situation?
And look, this isn't just some idle chatter online. We're starting to hear from respected voices, people deep inside tech and finance, and they're starting to raise the alarm. They're looking at this whole frenzy, and they're using a very specific term for it, an AI bubble.
So what exactly is an economic bubble anyway? Well, to put it simply, it's when the price of something, in this case, shares in AI companies, gets totally disconnected from its real fundamental value. The price isn't being driven by profits or reality anymore, but by pure speculation that it's just going to keep going up and up and up.
And this right here, this gets to the absolute core of the anxiety. The fear is that our vision for what AI could be someday is making us overvalue what these companies can actually deliver right now. The hype is simply outpacing the reality, and the pressure to catch up is just immense.
So what could actually pop this bubble, if that's what it is? Well, it really seems to come down to two potential triggers. First up, you've got a performance gap. That's where AI companies just don't deliver the huge profits that investors are expecting. And second, there's external pressure. Things like the major lawsuits we're already starting to see, or maybe new government regulations that slam on the brakes. Either one of those could force a very painful reality check.
And that's where all this theory suddenly gets very real. I mean, if investors all at once decide these companies are way overvalued, what does a sharp reevaluation actually look like in the real world?
And honestly, this is the most important part to understand. A market correction in AI wouldn't just be a headache for some venture capitalists. The ripple effects would be felt far, far beyond Wall Street, impacting jobs, the products we use, and the very pace of technological progress.
The potential fallout is pretty sobering to think about. You'd likely see widespread layoffs as companies have to slash their costs. You would probably see smaller, innovative startups get gobbled up by the giants just so they can survive. And maybe what's most concerning, promising research and ambitious projects could just be canceled overnight, all because the funding dried up.
Because ultimately, the risk here isn't just financial. It's about innovation itself. A severe downturn could slam the brakes on progress across the board. We're talking slowing down breakthroughs in everything from medicine to climate science. It's really about the future we're trying to build.
Which, of course, leaves us with the ultimate question. Is this AI boom we're living through the foundation for a truly transformative future, or is it an unsustainable bubble that's just doomed to burst? The stakes could not be higher, and right now, the only thing we know for sure is that the whole world is watching to see what happens next.